All right, today, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen is under fire from Democrats and Republicans alike for skipping appearances today before the small business committees of both the House and the Senate, as required by law. According to the $900 billion COVID relief bill Congress passed in December, the Yellen and Small Business Administrator Isabel Guzman are required to testify before both committees to help oversee the disbursement of the aid. Well, Yellen was a no-show. Guzman was the only official to testify today and had to face U.S. Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky, who pressed her on his repeated request for information regarding the unlawful participation of Planned Parenthood in the Paycheck Protection Program. Now, this goes back several months. He's pressed this issue several times. It's been established they should not have gotten the money. But not only has the money not been taken back from them, but as we heard earlier in the program, they've given them more money. Joining me now to talk about this is the ranking member of the Senate Small Business Committee, Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky. Senator, welcome back to the program.
Thanks for having me, Tony.
So I watched part of the hearing. You asked a very direct question. Did you get an answer?
No, we've been asking her for months. I sent her these questions by letter, 2 letters. I also told her in advance of the hearing, we told her this week we would ask her these questions about Planned Parenthood. Under the Trump administration, the Small Business Administration said that it was illegal because Planned Parenthood is a big business. They are a big abortion provider with 16,000 people working for them, and their affiliates, their state affiliates, work directly for the parent organization. They are integral. They are part of the same organization. And so the Trump administration said they shouldn't get money that was supposed to go to small businesses. They told them that $80 million that was dispersed should be returned. But what has happened is in the new administration, the Biden administration not only is not getting the money back, they're giving more money. They're giving a second round. So in the last couple of months, the Biden administration has given $17.6 million more to Planned Parenthood. And so I asked Ms. Guzman today, how much have you given? How much have you given in the second tranche of this? She wouldn't answer the questions. And then so I asked her, have you changed the policy on affiliates? Are you now saying that big businesses like Planned Parenthood can get money? And she said, no, we haven't changed the policy. So I said, which is it? It was illegal 6 months ago. You sent a note from the Small Business Administration saying it was illegal. And now you're saying nothing and you'll give us no information. I directly said to her, are you above Congress? You know, do you get to make your own decisions on what you're going to reveal? And she just wouldn't reveal anything. And so basically, I think we have to subpoena her, but I can't get a subpoena for her unless I get some Democrat on board. The chairman indicated he might help with information, which may open her up to voluntarily doing it so she doesn't get subpoenaed. But otherwise, I think I can get every Republican on the committee to vote for a subpoena. Then we have a tie vote. And then at that point, we might be able to force a vote on the Senate floor, which will likely fail because we don't have enough, people to beat the Democrats on the floor on a pro-life issue.
Senator, to me, this sounds like lawlessness. We have policies in place,
Without
we have
question.
laws put in place, and they're just doing whatever the heck they want to do. This is what frustrates the American people, that we have laws that they have to live by, but then you have these bureaucrats appointed by Joe Biden and his team that can do whatever they want.
And they're also trying to hide this. One, they know it's an emotional issue that we care a lot about, the pro-life issue. But 2, they're trying to hide this because they know they're in the wrong. The affiliate, saying that affiliates that work for a big organization are one and the same, and an affiliate cannot get money and call themselves a small business. It'd be sort of like this, that I own, 400 Wendy's and 300 Burger Kings, but I own them as one entity, as a wealthy individual. And I say, oh, no. Each individual Burger King is going to get a small business loan. that wouldn't be fair because I'm really a big business that owns a lot of, individual businesses. That's what they're doing. And so we've had a law against this, which has nothing to do with abortion.
Right.
It's a law against big businesses getting loans intended for small businesses. So we have them. I think we've got them dead to rights on it. The committee staff has done a really good job at discovering and going down rabbit holes looking for information. I think we have them, but they're just going to keep doing it. As you say, they're going to do it in a lawless fashion. They don't have a law that they can actually look to say that they're doing it legally.
There's two issues here, right? You're absolutely right. There's the issue of funding an organization that promotes abortion. But the bigger principle here is there's a law that says because you're so big, you can't get it. I mean, everybody has to comply with that, except Planned Parenthood and the Democrats. This is the kind of stuff when people look at it, it's kind of like Hillary Clinton and her server in her bathroom. It's like they're above the law. Who is going to hold these individuals accountable?
Well, we need some cooperation from the other side, and everyone on the other side in the committee is pro-abortion. But I did see an inkling from both the chairman and some of the others that they're concerned about this idea of not being forthcoming with information. In fact, the other side would probably accept it if they just sort of changed their policy and said, we're now giving it to these affiliate groups because we want to give it to people performing abortion. But I don't think any of them want to be that frank. So we'll see what happens. And if the other side, even one person on the other side, will support either a subpoena or tell her that they will support a subpoena, I think we'll get the information. But there was one exchange at the very end that was very telling. She kept saying that at the very end, everybody's loans are going to be forgiven. So this is the way PPP works. Planned Parenthood is going to get the money. They're supposed to pay it back, but it's going to be forgiven at the end. It's a charade. So anyway, she says at the end, there'll be a judgment. And I said, well, have you made a judgment? Have you forgiven any of the Planned Parenthood loans? It's the only time she actually answered a specific question, she said no. So she knows all of the information about Planned Parenthood. She won't reveal any of it. She's acting like it's a privacy concern, but I'm the oversight committee. Right. There is no privacy concern from Congress. I'm supposed to see if it's illegal. We're supposed to find out if it's illegal and tell them to quit doing something illegal. So she can't stand behind some sort of privacy on this. And it's government money. It's all of our money. This isn't like a private donor's money to Planned Parenthood. This is the U.S. taxpayer money being extracted from good Christian people who don't like abortion, and we're being told we have to fund it. There are no Hyde protections in this money. This is something that we should fight, and we can fight to win.
Thanks for fighting it. We got to leave it there. We'll talk to you more later.